This is an Insane Cast production. You're listening to Thanks for Watching the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, Beth, DJ, and Adrian. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to Thanks for Watching, episode 1842. Woohoo! And this is our weird live show, so if I keep going like ADD moment and like looking at the camera and not speaking, just say, DJ, start speaking. Anyway.
Okay.
This is DJ, and coming... And then, yes, there she is, way over there in the corner. And then Jimmy will be joining us here really soon. I know he's almost home, but we need to get this show on the road. Right?
Right.
All right. So, a rundown. Shall we talk a little bit about that?
Do it.
We're going to talk about Bohemian Rhapsody, Dumplin'.
Didn't we already talk about Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh, we did, but I wanted to say a few things. I went and saw it by myself.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to say a few things about it. And so, let's see. So Dumplin'. Speaking of Dumplin', you'll probably hear in the background some dinner being made. Yeah. But we need to get this show done early, so we're going to do it right in the middle of dinner. And it smells good. We're having hamburgers and...
Nice.
French fries and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
So anyway, we're also going to talk about Creed 2. I know we talked about it before, but somebody else has seen it. Yours truly. We'll have box office numbers streaming challenge, next week's openings, which we have a few, future films, and a new discussion question. Dun, dun, dun. By the way, you're not hearing Adrian's voice because he's super sick.
Okay.
Yeah, it took him like a day to drive home from Las Vegas because he was super sick. So, anyway, I'm watching sign language going on in the background, just so you know I'm distracted.
He's eavesdropping with his eyes.
I am, and it's so funny because, you know, we've never really done a show like right in the middle of dinner. So Nope, this is the first time, which is kind of cool. I think it's fun. But anyway, I digress. I'll stop being distracted like that.
Too late.
I know, too late. So, entertainment news. I don't really have a lot, but I had one cool thing because I worked with this man back in like 2000-something. Kirk Douglas, he turned 102.
Woo! Way
to
go.
Way to go, exactly. I worked with him on a film called Diamonds with Dan Aykroyd and Lauren Bacall.
Oh,
Some greats. Yeah, so it was a fun film. It was supposed to be like an Oscar contender, but it didn't do so well at all.
Wah.
Yeah, it didn't do well, but it was a fun film to make. And even Jenny McCarthy was there. She was in it, too, if you remember her from back in the comedy days. She was Jenny McCarthy. Didn't she start with MTV?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Singled Out, Baby, with Chris Hardwick.
That's right. So she was pretty cool. Oh, Jimmy just made it in the house. He's probably going to go set a bunch of stuff down and then come and see us, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so you'll see him in a second. For those of you who are watching, I'm going to guess that it's J.M. Strauss. That's my guess. So I don't know. It doesn't say who it is, but you know.
Well, if that's who it is, hey, J.M. Strauss.
Hey there, what's up? and if you're using chat, that computer's so far away from me, I have no idea what you would be saying if you did. Anyway.
Oh.
So, here's some fun stuff. Give us a call or send us a text message at 512-PODCAST. That's 512-763-2278. Jimmy is now kissing his wife, getting ready to... Oh, he's walking away, but he's got to put some stuff away, and he'll be right back.
Dude.
I'm distracted like crazy. Just slap me, Beth.
DJ, focus up. We're doing a show. We don't need the play-by-play.
Well, that actually, you know how much I love narration.
I do.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Nobody wants to listen to this, man.
That's true. Here we go. our website, tfwmovies.com. Head over there. Send us an email. You'll find that on our website. So our email, shout out at tfwmovies.com. And then the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at tfwmovies. Yay! There, I did that. Holy moly.
Good job.
Thank you. We're live on YouTube, by the way, just in case you didn't know that. I have Penny saying, come here for a second. Okay, I'm pausing the show. I'm going to pause. Hold on a second. Here we go. Get to know your audience. How's that sound? Remember last week when we said let's do alien movies?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do. Okay, Crackhead Blue had one. A whole bunch, actually. We kind of went through this during class. Not during class, but we were like brainstorming some on a whiteboard.
Nice.
Yes, it was fun. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the show. Almost. We were just about to do get to know your host. Oh, no, who is it? Cast. No.
I don't know. You keep changing it.
I do keep changing it. Get to know your audience. Good grief. This is what happens when you go live. We can't.
You really can't
think.
focus. You are having a hard time multitasking, and there's a lot going on, and you're just floating away like a balloon on the breeze, man.
No kidding. Well, here, I'm going to go over Crackhead Blue's list of alien movies. Shall we? Here it is. Alien. That was her number one.
Good.
Alien. Go figure. No, that was a good one. The Thing. Star Wars.
Yep.
The Fifth Element. Which is a great one.
It's one of the best.
Yes. E.T. And she has some honorable mentions. So she's like, those are the first 5, but we must talk about Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Definitely.
Yeah.
Avatar, where we were the aliens on their planet. Yep. And she loves the idea of Superman as an alien.
Well, he is an alien.
Yeah, but she's not a fan of the movies. Not any of the movies. The Christopher Reeves to the newer one.
Well, I got to say the Christopher Reeves ones had great music. John Williams, can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's true. So that is Crackhead Blues. There you go. Abby. All right, so where you have Abby who called in, I'm going to play her little voicemail. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hey, all you fans out there. It's Abby. I just wanted to leave a voice message and tell you what alien movies I like. In no particular order. Sorry, Beth, I'm going to give you 6. Let's see. Independence Day. Stargate. Oh, I love Stargate. Fifth Element. Serenity. Men in Black. And E.T. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Hope everybody's having a great week. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.
Those were some great ones.
Good choices.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Men in Black.
Serenity. All good.
Those are great ones. All right. You ready for Teacher J.M. Strauss? Here he is. He did Lilo and Stitch.
Ah.
Yeah. Iron Giant. Do you see a theme here?
Yep.
Return to Witch Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely alien there. Rogue One.
Ah.
Ooh. You just made Beth happy. Treasure Planet. Avengers Infinity War, if I could say that. And, oh wait, there's 9. Hold on, there's more. I didn't go backwards. Sorry, Mr. Strauss. Space Jam. Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
And Men in Black 3.
Perfect.
So, Yeah, and you know, it's so funny. He didn't see the list that I was doing, so
Yeah.
that's funny. But that's all I have. That's it. Those are the people that chimed in this week. Thank you, Abby, for our first ever voicemail. Yeah. I hope to hear that again. Maybe Crackhead Blue. Come on, Teacher J.M. Strauss, you know. Hearing your voice, it's not so bad. Right, Beth?
Yep.
See? Right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, so let's do our own Get to Know the Cast. Who should go first?
You.
I always go first.
Don't ask the question.
I don't? Okay, well, I'll go this time just for fun. All right, here it is. There's so many. It was so hard to narrow this down. Really hard, by the way.
It really was super, super hard.
E.T., which my number one should be UHF, but I mean that's my number one film altogether. But I want to say like the alien wasn't in there like prominent until you realize at the very end that the person is an alien. So I just I can't put that at number one, even though I really want to. But E.T. is my number one. Then Galaxy Quest, Fifth Element, UHF, Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
And I count all of them as part one, or number 5. I can't compare.
Are you
They're
really
all so
going to
good.
try to explain that to me? Like I don't do the same thing with Star Wars. Come on now.
I know. You're right. I guess I'm trying to just explain that to the listeners who already know.
I think
They already know. They have. And then I added ... because there's just so many.
There are a lot.
A lot of alien films. All right. Jimmy, are you still getting settled, or do you want to give a go?
No, I'd like to go last if at all possible.
It is
fine.
possible. Yes. All right, Beth. What do you got for us?
They're pretty much all the same. Star Wars, Spaceballs, The Fifth Element, Little Shop, The Abyss, Men in Black. Just great movies. I love me a good alien movie. What can I say?
Abyss, I just remember it coming on HBO 100 times, and every time I'd watch it.
I still watch it every time it comes on.
Yeah.
I'll put it on to go to sleep. I love that movie.
And, I was so amazed by how the water just, it was like a character.
Yeah, and that was solid CG for the time.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That's pretty solid CG for now.
Right? You don't see
holds
that
up.
very often, right? You could watch a disaster movie and the CG isn't as good.
Right? I mean, way to go, 1989.
Oh, right? Was that 89? I can't
was
even
89.
believe. Wow. We've come a long way. Wow. And now we have CGI Jungle Book.
Yep.
And all that other great stuff. Great. Okay. Jimmy, you think you got some?
I do. I
Yeah.
have a list.
It's the A-list.
It's an A list. The first is Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Like the Donald
It's
Sutherland
a good one.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Like the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
That's
my
perfect.
jam.
That's my jam.
78?
Something like that. It's pretty old, but it was good. War of the Worlds, even though the 2005 version was...
I mean, it was fun
okay.
to watch. It was worth watching.
Yeah.
For me, it was more the nostalgia and knowing the history of War of the Worlds when it happened, and
Right.
how many different cities in the world have been tricked by this in different languages. It's awesome.
I think the whole idea of War of the Roses,
Worlds?
World, thank you. I don't know where that came from.
Totally different movie.
Totally different movie. But the whole idea of it, it's hard to put into a movie because just the radio version was just
So good.
it was amazing. I mean, I don't know. I've heard it, and I was like, I could see how people believed it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In high school, we did a mock radio play of War of the Worlds.
Oh, cool.
That is sweet.
I was the first reporter that got blew up by aliens.
That's an easy role.
Yeah.
No, I had a lot of talking, and then I got blown up.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Get blown up.
So my sliding into my number 4 position, Predator.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And probably not by popular demand, but my favorite alien movie, Cocoon.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
That is a
didn't
great
even
one.
Think about that. Too many.
That was on our brainstorm list.
Yeah, I just
Good one.
I just remember watching that and going, man, there's not a bunch of violence. There's not it.
Yeah. No, it was a good
stuff.
movie. Yeah, I mean, alien movie. Good grief. Yes. Okay. Good.
Good
So, do we
list,
have
man.
anything else?
No, there's so many, but those are the ones that Flight of the Navigator. That was kind of a really cool movie too.
Gosh, yeah.
I had a hard time not putting that on my list, so I guess I kind of just slipped it in.
Honorable mention. It's cool.
That's definitely a good honorable mention.
Oh, there's the Last Starfighter too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Robert Preston. I love you.
Well, batteries not included. That's just that's a good one.
And then the Jeff Bridges flick from the
Starman!
80s.
Starman.
Isn't that a great one?
Yeah.
Red light stop, green light go, yellow light go very fast. That was my first driving lesson.
I think it was mine too. Okay.
There's
Great.
Go fast.
I didn't think that there would be that many movies that
A
about
lot.
aliens that I would be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
fond memories.
Starman. I want to watch that again.
I know.
And you can't Redbox that one.
Probably not.
Nope. But it would be nice.
It would be nice.
Redbox should have a vintage, Hey.
People would pay for that. That just makes me long for the days of good old Blockbuster Video.
Yeah.
Just go and wander through the old movies and be like, oh, hey, yeah, I haven't watched that in 15 years.
Right?
Sum up!
Let's do it. Yeah, I remember working at at Hollywood Video and just going through and saying, I'm just going to take this movie home tonight.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Did you get free
That was
rentals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I knew I was missing out not working at a video rental store.
No, yeah, those are awesome. You just take them home if you needed to. Especially if you work the next day. Here you go.
Thing of the past.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
So what's next, man?
I think that's one job. That is like one job that I've not had.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Maybe the only job I have not had.
Yeah.
Were you a mortician?
Ha!
That's 2 jobs.
That's 2 jobs I've not had. Were you a podiatrist? Okay, we won't go any further.
Yeah, I mean, we could just sit here and see all
were
the
you
things Jim hasn't done.
Proctal? Never mind, he's a lawyer. Same. Sorry.
It's all good.
Right.
I've been called worse.
Right.
I deal with a-holes, so it's about the same.
There you go. All right. Well, since we have no more of a get to know your cast, which is one of my favorites, it's time for
Stuff putting in
our eyes.
It sure is.
Yeah. I'd like to make that a song. We should sing that sometime.
You should.
Stuff we're putting in our eyes. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Anyway, right now I want to say something about Bohemian Rhapsody because I did go see that again. And this time when I went there, the camera angles of a lot of the shots were just really kind of amazing. I mean, it would take something that you would think is like mundane and just zoom in on it and then zoom out in a forward motion, like going through it, I guess. And I was like, how did they do that? What did they use? Like a pen camera? Or I don't know, but a lot of their shots were like that. I thought it was pretty neat the way they focused on, I guess, moving the camera with the music, and I just enjoyed it. I thought I had to say that.
Cool.
Anyway, in case you haven't looked at it for camera angles, I suggest going back and seeing this film and looking at it for that, because it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Looking at it through a different lens, as it were. Yes. Another film, because there really wasn't much out this week. This weekend there was, I don't think hardly anything. I mean, whatever was released wasn't released here in San Diego, so I didn't get to go see anything. That's a pretty big market, though, so must have been a week. Yeah, no kidding. The Christmas releases.
It really was a slow week.
Well, and I think that it just left time for the critics to discuss what they're going to do for the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice and the Oscars, and because all that information is coming out right now.
That's true.
Which next show we'll probably talk more about the Oscars and the Golden Globes and what we think needs to happen with those, just so you know. But in this section, so you guys know, I just want to do anything we've seen. So if we streamed it or not, that's fine. Let me tell you about a movie I streamed.
Okay.
Dumplin'. This is, and I've streamed it off of Netflix. It's one of those Netflix originals. Mm-hmm. Really good. I mean, first of all, if you like Dolly Parton and any of her music, you're gonna love this because it's scattered throughout the entire film. Anything Dolly, but I was expecting to see Dolly Parton, but the only thing I saw was a group of drag queen Dolly Partons, which was actually quite funny.
Which is pretty great. I mean,
yes,
you can't go wrong with a bunch of drag queen Dolly Partons.
Right?
To each their own drag queen Dolly Parton.
Right.
You get a Dolly Parton, and you get a Dolly Parton.
Yeah. So, but it was a really great film about this gal. Her nickname is Dumplin'. She's very, I'd say, heavy, fluffy. I don't know what do you want to say? What do you want to call it? But she's not thin, and she's not your stereotypical beauty queen.
She's what was once coined as healthy.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. And so, but her mom works the circuit for the
pageant circuit?
Pageants. Thank you. The pageant circuit. So that's what her mom does, and then she sees how her mom treats these girls that are in the pageant, and after a while, I mean, it gets super emotional, but it's like feeling like, you know what, my mom doesn't feel like that toward me.
Yeah.
And then gets really angry eventually and is like, forget it, you know what? I'm going to join this pageant.
Oh, way to go.
Yeah. And then, so she gets up there, turns in. This is like the most memorable scene that I thought was just amazing. And by the way, the mom is played by, she was on Friends. I'm trying to remember.
Just a second.
Yeah, okay, thank you. My favorite. Thank you, Beth. Anyway, while you tell me who that is, she hands in her paperwork to become one of the beauty queens or part of the competition.
Jennifer Aniston.
That's right. Jennifer Aniston is the mom, and the lady that takes the paper says this doesn't have a parent signature. You have to have a parent signature, and her mom is like the head. There's a dude in this movie
whose actual name is Sam Pancake.
It is. Isn't that hilarious? Anyway. So all of a sudden her mom comes in and the lady taking the paperwork is all nervous because the mom is pretty much the head honcho of the pageant. And the gal goes up to her mom and says, I need you to sign this so I could be part of the pageant. And she's like, no, you're not being part of this pageant. And then she like out loud in front of all these people saying, so what you're saying is I'm not good enough to be in your pageant. And it's like really guilt trips her, and mom's like,
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You got me.
Yes.
You got me, and here's your signature, and don't embarrass me. Basically. So, but it's really a great, I don't know, it's a neat family kind of a film. I definitely recommend this film. The acting was really good. I worry about these Netflix films being kind of low budget, but this was not bad at all.
I can count on one finger how many movies I've watched from Netflix that have been subpar.
Exactly. I was going to say something. Because I have seen very few products come out with the Netflix original tag on it that don't look just amazing.
I'm impressed by this.
And for the record,
but they are kicking ass.
The Amazon films as well. There's very few there. They have great production quality.
That's cool. I like
it. There's sometimes I'm like, go to the theater or just sit and watch an episode of.
Yeah. That's true. That makes sense. I mean, there's some films in the theater that I thought, wow, that's going to go straight to video.
Well, if it was in the theater, it didn't go straight to video.
Right. I know, right? Well, it should. But then I'm like,
shouldn't have sprung for the theatrical release on this.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. But no, this one was, I mean, I was good. I give it an 8. I mean, It had emotion. It had great acting. It had a great story. I mean, how often do you hear about this story? I don't know if it was a true story or not, but it was good.
It's so good you want it to be true.
I know. I do. So, nice. Dumplin', go on your Netflix and check it out. And if you don't have Netflix, get the free trial until you've seen this film.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth your money.
It is, actually. I kind of enjoy it. I spend a lot of
time on Netflix. I am currently on Netflix.
Currently? Mm-hmm. But you sound so great.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah. Anybody else want to go on a streaming thing? Because I do have another one. I do have another film.
Why don't you go ahead and then we'll go after?
Yeah. Okay, I could do that. Please. And this is one we've already had on the show. Creed 2. So I was like, okay, well, I want to see a movie, but the closest one I haven't seen is way downtown, and I don't want to go like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to get downtown and see a movie. So I'm like, okay, well, why don't I go see Creed 2? Because I haven't seen Creed 2. Well, I wish I had seen Creed 2 a lot sooner, because I really did enjoy this film.
It was a good film.
It was. It was just with the emotion, I really loved and hated at the same time that they all had to go to these grave sites to talk to their dead loved ones, and it was just, to me, it was like heartwarming. It was really neat to see Rocky Balboa talking to Adrian about some of the things that he had gone through, and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot that she died, but then and then seeing the Creed, the son, going to his dad,
going to Apollo.
Yeah.
Not that there's a Greek god.
No,
theme
not
in their
really.
family. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But that was neat. I really enjoyed seeing that. And
was it your first time viewing the film?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
What did you think about Adonis's wife?
She was cool.
Because you're deaf.
Yeah. I thought that was fascinating. I don't feel like she would have cried so much having a deaf baby, but that she was hard of hearing, maybe she would have. Because I don't understand that group of people that are hard of hearing, that have some hearing, have some deafness. So I was like, oh, wow. So she's crying. She's like, my baby's deaf. That's sad. Whereas I heard lots of stories from deaf people that say, oh, my baby's deaf. Yes. Way totally different.
Having experienced that, thinking that one of our children was born deaf, I was like, oh, hell yes.
Yeah, see, totally. So it was interesting to see that side of it, and just curious how how the public kind of goes with that.
I don't remember the baby's name.
The baby's name, I can't remember the name of it either. Because I remember that Rocky suggested that it should be Kate. Kate Creed. So, and then he said it would be CC. I'm like, I thought Kate was with a K, and I thought I couldn't spell. But it could be Kate, like Catherine.
Like Kate Blanchett.
Right.
Spells it
with
a C.
That's right. That's true. Now that you mention that. But anyhow, I digress, as usual.
They name her Amara?
That's right.
What it is.
Amara. So, what Greek god is that one? Just out of curiosity. That's a good question.
I'll look that one up. Is it? Oh, let's see.
I don't know. I mean, if we're going with Greek gods, I think that might be.
Amara, Greek mythology. Look at that. Greek mythology.
Whoa. That's cool.
And it's also...
Nope,
also, it's a CPAP mask.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, dear.
So she's not the god of
Respironics.
So the god of breath.
Good gracious, you guys.
Whoops. Okay, but I thought it was fun. I love the first thing that she signs was, "Have you taken your shit today?"
Oh.
That was just, I don't know why that was so funny. I'm like, really? That's the first thing you're signing? Anyway, that was fun.
Meaning grace or bitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
Yeah. But, yeah, good film. A lot of nostalgia. Just, if you've watched the other Rocky films, this one was definitely like a Rocky film.
Like all 48 of them.
Very.
Right. Yeah.
Rocky 62.
Right. Oh, speaking of Rocky 62, if you are a fan of Weird Al and you've heard the Weird Al's version of Rocky 16, and he's in the back with the bread, Ryer the Kaiser. Rocky actually is in the back of the restaurant beating the bread.
So
I just thought that's
also,
hilarious.
they make a Rocky joke in Spaceballs when they're watching TV talking about Pizza the Hut. They said, "Up next, Rocky 5,000."
and my biggest question is, can we call this Rocky with a Creed title? I mean,
he's in there.
He's big in there. He's not. I mean, I guess he's just a supporting character, but he's big.
Well, he
anyway,
always was a big guy,
right?
No, I enjoyed that film,
and I really expect Creed 3 for Rocky Balboa to die.
Uh-oh! Don't say stuff like that.
But what? I mean,
what will Sylvester Stallone do with himself?
Expendables.
You know he wrote that, right? The first Rocky.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They said, "We'll only make this movie if you are in it." And he's like, "What?
What?" Okay.
So that was the beginning of Sylvester Stallone, guys.
Well, I think the story went is, if we're going to produce this steaming pile of caca, you have to be in it so that you get full blame.
Yeah,
wow.
Full on.
And that was like all-time backfire.
Yeah. Was it... I think it was pretty critically acclaimed when it came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
It was.
Because
That's
it was
why
that
there are
era...
5,000 of them.
Right?
It was that era where he just got done being John Rambo, and
Yep.
Sylvester Stallone just was at his peak.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's an accurate assessment. I'm going to go look. Sorry,
You're
Penny.
going to look it up. Look it up.
I don't know. By all means.
Sorry, Penny.
Well, I'm playing Mario Kart with her, and I just had to drop my race.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, it's Mario Kart time. that hasn't changed in years. In fact, when we did Insane Cast, you used to do that as well.
Correct.
Yeah, I remember hearing the ding, 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 ding,
ding,
every
ding,
once in a while. But I don't hear that anymore. That's good.
Oh, well, it turns out your internet busted her off at the same time, so...
Oh,
I
good.
didn't do anything wrong.
I did nothing.
Yeah. Our wonderful internet.
Yes.
The panoramic internet.
Yeah. That's why I'm hardwired into this, so we can talk to Beth properly.
Oh, maybe that's true. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. Well, hey, I'm giving it an 8. I really enjoyed it. That was good.
I think that's what I gave it.
Yeah. So, yeah, check it out. Go see Creed 2. If you're like me, it was like, I'm not sure. Go in there and see it. Because poor Penny, because she's already seen it. And I'm sitting there right next to her going, oh, my gosh, do you remember when this happened? Oh, my gosh. I'm like,
do you remember when this happened? Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. No, before like the Rocky films. So, and then I love the old footage of the Rocky Drago stuff, and then that was good.
I love the way that the story played out with Ivan Drago's ex-wife.
Yes, yeah.
And then I don't know if you noticed, but in the first fight with Ivan Drago's son.
Yeah.
Is it Igor? I don't remember.
I don't remember his name.
They called him Ivan Drago.
Oh, did they?
The announcers called him Ivan. Well, not the play-by-play announcer.
Got it. Whoops.
Called him Ivan Drago at least once.
Wow, I didn't notice that. Okay. Well, boy, and they really made you feel for that Drago son. I mean, they made you feel like... there was some great emotion about him, like, growing up the way he did, and I feel like he didn't really want to hurt Adonis. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't think he really wanted to hurt him, but the dad was like, do it. Bring honor to us in Russia, and
wow.
I don't know. It started going downhill, and then from there he was. But I'm really glad that the father came around. I'm glad Ivan came around to, like, you know what, really appreciate his son rather than use him as the machine to destroy the
Victor Drago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Victor. So
Victor. I will break him.
I liked how they made us like that character. I mean, at the beginning, it was like, we don't like him. He's the enemy. But, you know, we got to see how he grew up and what it was like for them. That was neat. Good emotion there. I liked it. Good job, y'all. So what else do we have? What are we streaming?
Well, I'm currently watching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Ooh,
the
first one. The first one?
Yeah. And
Sweet.
Then... for those of you who watched Nailed It back when I said you guys should totally watch Nailed It.
Oh, yeah.
There are now 2 seasons, but also a 3rd season of Nailed It, which is Nailed It Holiday. And oh my goodness gracious.
Whoa.
Kindly go view this. Put it in your eyes. You will not be sorry. It's hysterical.
Put it in there. That's true.
For those of you who don't remember, Nailed It is the baking show where amateur bakers try to recreate fancy pants baked goods.
That's right.
Fail epically. And it's so good.
In fact, I think Penny showed me a few episodes of that. Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty funny. That's good stuff.
It's super, super funny.
Yeah. If I knew more about baking, I'd be like, let me get on that show.
Oh, I would watch you on that show. Well, I mean, it's pretty much you could go on there anyway, because the people who are bakers are not great bakers.
That's true. A lot of them. One guy I saw.
Most of them are like crap at baking.
Yeah, no. One guy I saw. He's like, "Oh, I'm Grandpa, and I just bake these pies, and that's about it." And I'm like,
"Yeah, it's like I think in one of the entrance interviews on one of them, the lady was like, "Yeah, my kids said you should go on Nailed It. You're a horrible baker," and she did. And I think she lost, so she was a really horrible baker.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Watch it.
What does it take, like 5 hours to do one of those episodes? That's just hilarious.
I have no idea how long it takes, but you can binge watch a whole season in about 3 hours, because they're half-hour episodes and there's 6 of them.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. That's fun. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe someday if I could figure out... I mean, if I knew how to bake, that would be
Penny
fun.
Can show you they give you a recipe.
What if they did couples baking?
Holy Holy crap.
I should suggest that, because then me and Penny, we could go there and we could do this.
So you could, that would end your marriage.
I don't know.
She would murder you.
She would murder you.
She'd, dice you up and throw you in the oven.
That's true.
She'd be like, DJ, I love you. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this.
Quiet.
That's right. Do you remember the demon barber? All right. This is how it's going to go.
Exactly.
Oh, dear.
Also, English Baking just put on a couple of episodes of holiday shows, too. So British Bake Off.
Oh, right. Sweet. So all the holiday shows are out. That's good. You know, I did go, and did I tell you already that I went to go watch Oculus, and it's not on there anymore?
No.
I know.
No.
Also, why didn't you tell me? I thought we were going to watch it together.
I know. Well,
He's telling you now.
I'm telling you now. I was looking for it, and then
doesn't happen anymore.
I know. We'll find a way. Maybe next Halloween.
Yeah, we'll all get together.
It'll be back on. It usually is. Maybe
Just
they'll
so
have a second.
I'm
one.
also double checking to make sure you're not lying to me to throw me off.
Maybe I spelled it wrong. That's very possible.
Nope, it's not on here.
Okay, good.
DJ?
That was what I was worried about. I was like, oh man, he probably spelled it wrong.
Mispull a word?
Right.
That could never happen.
Never. Me spell something wrong. That's why our show is not named something else.
It's pretty easy to spell thanks for watching.
Yeah, I could do that. Thanks for watching. Easy. All right. What else do we have? What else are we streaming?
Did I say what I was streaming yet?
I don't think so. No, not yet.
Good Lord.
Yeah, we sprung the show on you. Look at that. You get home and boom, we're already talking.
Yeah, yes, that's fine.
That's fine.
Great.
It's all fine. Johnny Five is live.
I finished Homecoming.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what a great... Again, an Amazon Prime production.
Okay.
And I thought... honestly, despite having been proved wrong multiple times, I thought, what kind of a steaming pile of caca is the story gonna be?
Wow.
That they had to drag Julia Roberts into it to make it work.
Wow. Wait, Julia Roberts and Sandra Bullock are in this?
Julia Roberts.
Okay, Julia Roberts only. Okay.
Sorry, my bad. And then
I was like, what a cast is this?
Seriously.
But still, Julia Roberts. Yeah.
This is she produced it.
No way. Okay.
And she goes a little Quentin Tarantino on you with the camera work and for the artistic value, for the cinematic value, watch it.
Okay.
And the story is amazing. It's really well thought out. It's not a super deep story, but it's so well laid out. And it even does the back and forth timeline. And the separation for the timeline is the sound of a jet taking off.
Oh, wow.
Just like that 70s.
Yeah.
They do the split screen, and they do
I love that.
The block lettering,
yes.
And then the two names for the episode. I mean, everything. Everything's there.
Tell me there's a narrator in there, and I'll be sold for life.
I am not. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's horrible that I don't remember it.
Ooh, Clash of the Titans is on Prime for free.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
That's all right.
She was already bored of my crappy
No, I
review.
was trying to see if we could get Oculus on Amazon Prime so DJ could be so brave and watch it.
I'll try. Is it on there?
No, you got to pay for it.
Ah, crud.
Yeah, he's over there secretly going, thank God.
I know. I know that he'll only watch it if it's free. He's not going to pay for something that's going to scare the crap out of him.
What?
And I wouldn't expect him to. That's why I'm looking specifically for it.
Looking for the free ones,
Yeah.
yes. And no commercials either. I don't want that.
Yeah, poop on commercials.
Because then I won't get scared enough.
I don't know. You might.
All right.
Yeah, that was Homecoming, man.
Good. And then you also wrote something else.
Yeah. I don't know if our loyal listeners remember a few months ago I tried watching a Man in the High Castle.
Yeah. I remember.
And I was like, I just can't get into it. I can't get into it. My friend Shelley's like, you got to watch it. Just keep watching. I'm like,
watching it.
The fingernails have drug across the chalkboard. I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, just on a whim, I started watching again, and man,
you got it this time.
It's get past the first 3 episodes, and it's good. I mean, the first 3 episodes, in retrospect, are good.
Yeah.
But they lay so much foundation. I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
You guys overdid the concrete in this thing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's like 45 feet of concrete.
So they're like, character, this is what they do. This is this character and that character, and this is the car's character, and this is like, okay.
It's even worse than that.
Oh, dear.
But you have to have all that foundation to make sense of it, because it's a portrayal of instead of us winning World War II.
Oh, yeah.
The Germans come, and, well, there was, the historical background is there was an assassination attempt on the president. And in this series, they make it real, that it actually happened. So the Nazi Germany comes in, and they do their Reich in the United States with the Rocky Mountains as a divider.
Okay.
The Rocky Mountain, and here's it's like the Hunger Games, where they have, it's a neutral zone.
Okay.
And on the other side of the Rocky Mountains is the Pacific Empire that the Japanese took.
Oh, wow.
And it unfolds in Hitler's youth in Ohio and stuff like this.
Wow.
So it's actually really cool.
I've been wanting to see that one. I mean, I saw it on I saw trailers for it in the movie theaters, and going,
I think it's on Prime for free.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Prime series. I think there's... I don't even know what I think anymore.
Probably like 13 episodes, right? Usually they're about 13.
But there's multiple seasons.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
Let me look and see real quick.
Yeah, that one looks like it's a good one.
There's 3 seasons.
Okay.
And I'm not through 1 yet.
Okay.
I still have... I have 2 more episodes. For season 1, there's 10 episodes, it looks like, per season.
Okay.
So I still have 22 hours. They're about an hour long.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
So it's not like this 20-minute thing where you could watch a whole season and not even...
Yeah.
Waste your whole day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. This one, you're going to waste your whole day.
Yeah.
Right.
Just plan on it.
Okay.
Plan to wait for it.
Cool.
The other side of that, I'm sorry to interrupt if you have more, Jim, is that
No.
I have just found out the other day that not only are there new episodes of Mystery Science Theater 3000 on Netflix, which you should definitely watch. There are 6 and they're glorious. But also you can get a lot of the riff tracks, which are what the guys who did Mystery Science Theater 3000 in between their old show and their current Netflix show. You can get them for free on Prime. So if you guys are
I heard the riff
of
tracks were
MST3K,
there.
check out riff tracks on Amazon Prime for free.
Oh, I love how you put that. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's fun. Check those out. What are you going to watch one of these days, Beth?
I can't hear you.
Oh, I said, are you? Oh, yeah, it's because the internet's unstable. Are you gonna watch one of these days? Well, looks like she's way unstable. Dang it! I hate when that happens.
Well, so Mystery Science Theater, there you have it.
Yeah.
So what do we got coming up?
What's coming up? All right. Well, how about this? We had a winner last week for our challenge.
Winner.
That's right. which was J.M. Strauss. Everybody called in, but J.M. Strauss is the one who got it first.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stepping up.
I know. It was Curse of the Black Pearl, Little Pirates of the Caribbean.
Slipping that one in.
Totally. So
what do we have this week? Not the title.
No, not the title. Yeah, I won't give that away. Here, let me get that pulled up for us.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty tough one, I thought.
Yeah, no, that was tough. All right, here we go. Here it comes. There you go.
Man, that brought some memories back.
Yeah, that's an oldie. That is an oldie. All right.
I got cold listening
just
to
feeling that, right?
Adrian got cold too.
Did he? Yeah. He should probably wear something like crazy.
He's not well.
No, he's not. He's not. Poor Adrian. He's hiding behind the microphone. He doesn't want to say anything.
No, I don't want him close to me to say anything.
Yeah, no, you don't want whatever he's got.
He's got the nastiness.
Yeah.
I think they call that the gombu.
Oh, yes. Worst thing ever. Well, whatever it is, don't eat it. Yeah. Don't get it.
That's not food poisoning. I'm sorry.
No, it's something. Anyway,
I have a cup of blood in my car.
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
That sounds like a really interesting movie plot.
Yeah.
I have a cup of blood in my car.
All right. Well, being that Beth has been lost, she'll probably show up here in a little bit.
Sure.
Totally lost connection. But let's move on, shall we?
Sure.
So, hey, what is coming up next week? We're going to be putting in our eyes a little Once Upon a Deadpool.
And Mortal Engines, which...
Yes.
I'm intrigued. I'm not sure,
Yeah, I feel like I should have read the books just to see if it's something that I would like, but
I don't have that feeling at all.
No?
I'm not a reader.
Yeah. Well,
which is ironic as fudge.
For me, I guess it would be the audiobook. I'd like it.
Yeah.
Like that. So
mind read it.
Yeah, mind read it. The Mule.
Can't wait. Clint Eastwood.
That's going to be good. And then the Spider-Man multi-spider universe. I don't know what the name of the film is, but
I'm still not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah. It looks good. It sounded like Beth joined us, but then she got lost again.
Yeah, she's hurling through the multi-spider-verse.
Yeah, darn it. Oh man. Anyway, welcome back, Beth.
Thanks.
We just talked about Once Upon a Deadpool, Mortal Engines, The Mule, and Spider-Man Universe.
Oh,
I think they should do Spider Mule.
Spider Mule. The Mortal Spider Mule.
Oh,
Once Upon a Mortal Spider Mule. Wow.
Why is this animal getting worse and worse?
I don't know, but perhaps that's our title.
It's an alien.
Once Upon a Mortal Spider Mule. I think that's hilarious. Well, how about this? Box office numbers. What do you got for us, Jerome?
Because, not super exciting. I'm very underwhelmed.
Yeah?
Actually, numbers across the board way down.
Well, yeah.
Way down
nobody
from
went
last
to
week because nobody went to the movies. I mean, you range anywhere from your normal teen percentages, all the way to over 50% down. I'm
thinking Ralph Breaks the Internet is still number one, though.
Probably.
I'm thinking for once, you're right.
Yay!
Good job, Paige.
Yeah, thank you. And I haven't even looked at these numbers. How about The Grinch, number 2?
No. Seeing as how nothing really changed from last week, yeah.
Yes.
So yes.
I'm not even about to guess number 3 though, because that's just. I mean, if that hasn't changed, did that change? If that didn't change, but I can't remember last week.
What would you guess?
That says something.
Yeah. Whoops. Let's see. What would I guess? Robin Hood. No, that's like way down. Robin Hood didn't. That kind of tanked.
Yeah, Robin Hood. Robin Hood's not doing well.
Bohemian Rhapsody, is that up there still?
That's number 5.
Okay, well, top 5. That's not bad. It's making its money.
It's actually a movie both of us have seen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's killing me. I can't believe it's going to be dead air in a second. What do you got? Beth, you have a guess?
No.
Come on. No.
Dead air kills DJ.
Oh, it does. I can't handle it.
Perfect. Good to know.
I know. Stop it. What?
Creed 2.
Oh, Creed 2. Right. No, don't stop. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Creed 2 was number 3. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of people that were like, oh, I didn't want to watch it the first week it came out. But
that was like me.
There is not a lot of choices, so
no,
let's
that's
watch
true.
it now.
Let's watch it now. That's right. That's it. Use my AMC Stubs A-list. Use it. Go see it. Not a sponsor.
Thank you for remembering to say that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So what was number 4? Because I can't leave that one empty.
We could.
We could.
Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that's up there still.
And they haven't cleared their budget either.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, just the sheer amount of money it must take to gather all of those fantastic beasts and make them do things.
Yeah.
I mean,
less than fantastic.
Yep.
Ralph Breaks the Internet still hasn't made budget either, which is surprising.
That's surprising.
Yeah. But the Grinch is like tearing it up.
Oh, I bet.
Like absolutely owning.
Yeah.
Like 3 times budget.
wow, way to go, Illumination.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Well, have you seen all the advertisements that they're doing in New York and all these other places with the Grinch?
I haven't been to New York lately.
No, but they're
matter of fact, I've never been to New York.
It's in the news now, but
I've never been in the news either.
Oh, okay.
I was once.
Yeah, good. What did you do?
It was for the theater. They were talking about
Oh,
shows.
So
So I was on Channel 8, like dressed like I'm a surly minor, pushing kids around for money.
With a beard?
Yep, my big beard and mustache.
What was the name of the miner? Stinky Pete.
Coloma Pete.
Coloma Pete.
Oh,
Stinky Pete's the one from Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who said that? That's who I thought of.
Okay.
The big green cloud.
She almost looked like that.
Thanks.
What? The beard was just awesome.
Well, DJ is no candidate for... Wait for it.
Waiting.
Wait for it.
Still waiting.
How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Oh, gosh. Not one of my strong points.
That's not true. You have lots of friends. You just say things before you think sometimes.
I do that a lot.
Know. Let me tell a girl who's a friend of mine that she looks like a big stinky miner.
With a green cloud.
With a green fart cloud following her around. Perfect.
Shall we move on then?
I don't know. Should we, or shall we mock you a little bit more?
We could mock me again a little bit later.
Let the flogging end.
Right?
Let me pencil you in for later mockery.
Later mockery. All right, future films and trailers. I keep seeing Holmes and Watson trailer, and that's coming out like Christmas.
So bad.
It's going to be hilarious. I just know.
I'll watch it a million times.
I love when John C. Reilly smacks the Queen into the face with his little camera, his big camera selfie
Giant
thing.
Selfie with a huge camera.
He goes, "I
with the
love
legs
you,"
and everything on it, like the Watch the Birdie camera.
Oh gosh. That's awesome stuff.
That is fantastic. I love it when John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell get together. That's a winning combo in my
It really is. They're hilarious together.
They really are.
Escape Room. That looks it's scary but funny at the same time.
It's like Panic Room, except instead of being trapped in, they're stuck out.
Yeah.
Oh. Tricky.
Yeah, it's good. I'll probably go see it.
Okay.
I'll probably go see it just because I want to see the stuff. I mean, there's a poster in the theater of the gal's face, but she's like a puzzle, which is interesting. I'm like, how are they going to do that? But we'll see. It's probably not something that's happening. It's just part of the concept art. But anyway, just saw a trailer with The Rock about WWE.
Oh.
What is The Rock cooking?
Fighting with My Family. It is about this family that loves to watch wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're like British or something.
That's right. And so the brother and sister love wrestling. The brother really wants to be a wrestler. They both try out, and she gets picked instead of him.
Oh, good for her.
And then The Rock calls the dad, and the dad's like, "Oh, and I'm
whoever." I don't even know who he said, but yes. Doesn't even believe him that he's The Rock. And I love how they ask for advice, and he just blows up at them. So the kid says, "So do you have any advice for us wrestlers?" And he's like, "I'm The Rock. You don't talk to me. Just shut your mouth. That's my advice." It was so
super
funny.
unrock-like.
Oh, it was hilarious. He warms up to them. It's pretty funny. I'm looking forward to seeing that one, Fighting with My Family.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, any other trailers or films that are honorable mentions that need to be told to everybody?
Well,
I have not been to the theater for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right. The Avengers trailer. Mm-hmm. That was amazing. And I really enjoyed seeing the Ant-Man. I really am curious how the heck he got out of wherever he was.
Well, he got out the first time. The end of the first Ant-Man movie.
That's true. No, that's true. He did get out on his own.
All he had to do was think real hard about Cassie.
Right. But
I'm coming, Cassie!
I'm coming to help you. They left him in space, and they were supposed to get him back.
Right.
So I'm sure he's a smart cookie. He probably figured it out. But that was cool. You remember me?
From Germany.
Right. Yeah, that got a little out of hand.
Yeah, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
There was another trailer that I saw that made me go, "Oh!" Now I can't remember what it was. Oh, well.
I don't know. But hey, Endgame is the title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I talked it over. I didn't talk it over with Jimmy, but I agree with him. I was like, meh. Endgame?
Well,
really?
No, think about it. I mean, Doctor Strange even said we're in the Endgame now.
Yeah.
So it's a callback. This is the Endgame.
Yeah,
this is how they're going to tie that particular drama up.
Yeah.
If you look at Dormammu, that was his end game. Just wear him down. I can do this all day. Kill me, I'll come back. Kill me, I'll come back. Yeah. And I honestly think that ties into it.
Yeah. No, you're right. It probably does. It's a time thing. With Captain Marvel and then him, they're gonna do something together that's gonna knock our socks off.
I think that a new leader will emerge.
Really?
I honestly do.
Well, I guess they'd have to because it's what's his name?
That guy,
Rogers.
Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers' last hurrah. Captain America. Hopefully he'll be back to being the Human Torch like I wanted him to be.
Oh, honey, that's a lost.
Oh yeah,
those movies have been lost to time and forgetfulness of fan base.
I know.
So
They
few
read
people
your
enjoyed
hundreds of
those
emails.
Fantastic Four movies that they made a new one that was worse.
I know. Why would they do that? Why couldn't they make it great?
That was the worst pep talk ever.
They're like, hey, we can totally fix this. It's only 10 years. Nope, fail.
Nope. Oh my gosh.
And the sound of a flushing toilet.
If we make this totally crappy one, then the original crappy one will feel less crappy, except that everybody's already forgotten about it. Which makes me really sad because I really liked him as the Human Torch. I think he was adorable and charismatic.
Yes.
Fantastic Four movies were kind of a bummer. Sorry, bud.
I loved them, but maybe because I'm just a fanboy, I guess.
Because you're corny, and they were corny.
They were
That's
pretty
true.
Cheeseball Mahoney, which is DJ's middle name.
Right,
Yes.
that is my middle name. And I think that's probably how the comics were, too. Yeah, right.
It's on his birth certificate, folks.
Right? Oh, gosh. Wow. All right. Well, let's we've had enough talking about DJ.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was
okay.
that was the continuation
that
of
was
the
later on. We're
flogging.
done now.
That's right. You're right. Good grief. Well, how about let's talk about what we're going to talk about next week?
Okay.
Like to get to know your host. And
Okay, here it is. I read your list.
Yes.
Virtual reality movie.
Ooh.
Because that you're going to have to dig.
Yeah. You know, the one thing that pops into my mind isn't really a movie at all, but it's one of the computer animation things set to music, and it's Beyond the Mind's Eye, and you can find it on YouTube. But
why don't you post that to
I could probably throw it up there.
TFWmovies.com.
Yeah, I'll throw it on there. TFWmovies.com. I'll put it on there. That's cool. Yeah, Beyond the Mind's Eye.
Can you remember that website? Because you said it like it was the first time you heard it.
It is. Oh, wait. When did that happen? Yeah, it'll be in our YouTube section, so you can check that out. I'll put it up there. That's cool. So virtual reality movies. We'll do that. I like that. You like that? That's not even on my list.
Yeah,
that's
you have
awesome.
a bunch of lists of things, and that's not one
I have a
of
list
them.
of things, and that's not one, which is great. I actually love that. Okay. So, 512-podcast or shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. But be like Abby. Come on. Be like Abby. Leave us a voicemail message.
Now you don't have to be scared because someone already did it.
That's right. You don't have to be the first one to jump in the pool.
Yeah. And
Come on
nobody
in,
peed in the
water's
pool.
Fine.
Abby didn't pee. Trust me.
Wow.
She didn't. There's not even a P in her name. Okay. Well, that being said, right, this has been thanks for watching. I want to thank Joshua Struthers, Big Checho, our host, DJ McGee, Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine, thank you very much, Adrian Rondo, thanks for not getting us sick, and
thanks, Adrian.
big thank you to Jackie Harris and Penny McGee for keeping us on track. And most of all...
And off crack.
Yes, off crack. But most of all, thank you, crackheads, Crackhead Blue. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, all of you who are listening, J.M. Strauss.
All y'alls.
All y'alls. Adrian's brother. All of you. Everybody who's listening. Thank you. I'm just grateful for all your ears hanging on to us.
Also,
and that being said...
to them.
That's right. Attached to them.
We like all of you, not just your ears.
That's right. And cut.